healed and rearranged and ready to see what awaits us in the next room. Here we can find this guy. Let's see what kind of clues they give us here. We have either rock or steel on the side. He's got a red thing up there. Oh no, they're not giving us very many clues. Are you some kind of rock trainer? I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokémon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting Pokémon, and that will never change. Dumpus, we will grind you down with our superior power! Hooah! And it is boss time again. We're in a boss run here after all. We're up against Bruno. Bruno, he is... I don't know how he became one of the Elite Four, to be honest with you. He is not difficult. He starts with an Onix. He gives you this whole spiel about how he's a fighting trainer, and then he throws out an Onix. So I have Popeye out front. Honestly, Bubble Beam will do it, Ice Beam will do it, but I'm not messing around here. Let's just go all out. We'll start with a Surf. Down goes the Onix. In the original game, Onix comes at level 53. Pretty much always 2 levels higher. But seriously, how do you become an Elite Four member and start with an Onix? Next, he has Hitmonchan. So we are going to switch. Mr. Gensi will come out and absolutely demolish the Hitmonchan. Once again, not a Pokemon that I would have thought would have made any team in the Elite Four. Hitmonchan? It's just not good. It's not good. There are so many better fighting types in this game than Hitmonchan. And it's not like he doesn't have room for them either. He has plenty of room for them. Next up, he's got Hitmonlee. This is probably his second best Pokemon. And that's not saying too much. Like, still pretty weak in my eyes. Doesn't have the special defense necessary. Just not that great. Down goes Hitmonlee. Like I said, that was his second best. I'm not even going to say probably. That's his second best Pokemon. He's going to switch to another Onix. He's got 2 Onix. It just doesn't make sense to me. By the way, Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee in the original versions, level 55. I believe they were 53 in this version. It doesn't freaking matter. I could come here with Mr. Gensi at level 40 and beat this guy. Onix comes out again. Another Surf. Oh, look, he got a couple levels. In the original versions, 56. But it's still an Onix. By this point, I'm sure you have a water type or a grass type or an ice type on your team able to take out an Onix. How the hell does he have 2 of them? Alright, he is finally going to bring in his best Pokemon. And this is going to be the first time that we do see a Machamp. Machamp is the 3rd and final evolution of the Machop line. And it's a trade evolution, so it's incredibly difficult to get if you don't have a friend and are unwilling to use a Game Shark. Alright, here comes Machamp! He's got 4 arms! He also has, I believe, the second highest, or tied for the second highest attack stat in this version of the game. He also comes level 56 in the original versions, level 58. By my tone, though, and the fact that I have Mr. Gensi out front, I think you know what's going to happen here. Down goes the Machamp. Like, what the hell, Bruno? I faced trainers in Victory Road that I had a harder time with than you, Bruno. Why? How could I lose? Give me your money. Seriously, man, what the hell? How did you make the Elite Four? My job is done. Go face your next challenge. So yeah, even that red thing, that was the only clue that you could have had that he was a fighting type trainer. That was just a stop and go thing. That was not any kind of clue as to what type he was. Alright, I would say this is the point where I heal and rearrange. Oh, you have any? Yeah. Yeah, we already talked to him. But I don't need to heal, so just rearrange. Honestly, man, I've never had trouble with Bruno. Ever. All right, we'll move on, though, to somebody that I normally do have trouble against. Do you recognize this music? You should, because it will definitely tell you what kind of trainer we're going to be up against here. It's all purple everywhere. Any guesses? I am Agatha of the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome, but that was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's wrong. Pokémon are for battling. Dumpus, I'll show you how a real trainer battles. And it is boss time. Third time in a row. We are up against Agatha. Agatha is a ghost-type trainer. Well, kind of ghost poison. She starts off with a Gengar, which should be quite scary for us that she leads off with it, but it's kind of low level in the original versions, as I'm sure you can figure out. Level 56. But Mr. Jinsey is faster than this Gengar, and it is weak to Psychic. Because reasons. So down goes the Gengar. And we defeat one of her tougher Pokemon. Alright, she's going to switch to a Golbat, which is Poison Flying, which means Mr. Jinsey can take out the Golbat as well. Why even mess around here? Go Psychic. And down goes the Golbat. Mr. Jinsey's so damn good. Do you see why I love Psychic in this game? Like, I can take out 2 entire trainers with it. Alright, switching to an Arbok. We'll be fine. Sometimes this is the point where I bring in a ground type, but I figured it wasn't going to be worth the effort this time. So continue with the Psychic, especially since Arbok does cut your attack with Intimidate. I'll just keep using Special Attack then. Now, I will have a little bit of difficulty here, I believe, with this second Gengar. It's a much higher level one. In the original versions, it was level 60. And Gengar should be faster than Abra if they're the same level. So I'm going to actually switch out Mr. Jinsey. I'm not going to trust that Mr. Jinsey is going to be faster than that. So I'm going to switch into Lord Yawn. This is where Lord Yawn comes into effect. I have this all planned out. I have this all planned. Do my research on the Elite Four. Yeah, 58. I think that would be faster than Mr. Jinsey. So we're going to go for Drill Peck. Yeah, it's fast. But Lord Yawn usually gets out of sleep quickly. Hey, instantly. Nice job wasting your turn, Gengar. Alright, it has a berry, I believe a citrus berry. It is a citrus berry, which actually will doom it, because if it was at that previous HP level, Agatha probably would have healed it, but now it won't. Drill Peck. It goes for Hypnosis again? Are you serious? Lord Yawn, wake up. Come on, this is your ability. Wake up quick. Oh. Couldn't do it twice in a row, could you? Alright, Drill Peck, please. Alright, it goes for Sludge Bomb. That should not do a lot more damage than I thought it would. The Lord Yawn is up now, using Drill Peck and finishing off the Gengar. That was the only one that I was concerned about. Mr. Jinsey might have been able to outspeed it, but it couldn't have taken a hit from it, I don't think. Alright, switching to a Haunter. Mr. Jinsey will be fine against those. Only Lord Yawn got hit. I did have the Quick Claw on Mr. Jinsey just in case, but I'm just not willing to try it. Not willing. Alright, go Psychic. Down goes the Haunter. I mean, if we took out the Gengar that was a level higher than this Haunter with one, Mr. Jinsey shouldn't have a problem with that. Not enough for another level, really. Okay. Down goes Agatha. Oh my, you're something special, child. Give me your money. You win. I see what the old Duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. You win. Yeah, you say the same thing. All right, this time I actually do need to heal. She actually landed a shot on me. 3 out of the 4 down, and I'm sure a couple of you are thinking, damn it, Baller, are you over-leveled? Well, not really. The first 3 are kind of warm-ups to the last member of the Elite Four here. This member is a cut above the rest, which is why we have a long walk up to him in order to increase the suspense. We're surrounded by either teeth or claws here. Kind of hard for me to say. Doesn't give me really any clues as to what we're going to be up against here. How you doing? I've heard about you, Dumpus. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know that dragons are mythical Pokémon? They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Dumpus. And it is boss time. We are up against the leader of the Elite Four, Lance, the Dragon Trainer. He starts off with the Gyarados because there aren't enough dragon types in order to fill out his roster. So he starts with something that looks like a dragon but isn't. It's water flying, this Gyarados, as, well, we've seen many times before. Let's just go for a Thunderbolt. With your 4 times weakness to electricity, I should make easy work of you. Down goes Gyarados. I don't need to wait. It's 4 times weak. I've been training the cube to take out Gyaradoses. Next up we have a Dragonair. This is going to be the first dragon type that we do see. I don't believe we've even encountered a Dratini to this point. Dragons are weak to dragon and to ice. So against all forms of logic, I'm going to bring in Fistimich. Because Fistimich can take out anything. That's what I'm hoping here. Alright, we'll start with a Fake Out. Holy crap, that did a lot of damage. I'm going to finish you off with a Strength. That did a lot more damage than I thought. Down goes the Dragonair. I know how much I need on that Fake Out in order to get that to work. Fistimich takes out the Dragonair. He's got another one. I'll be fine, apparently. We'll see if a Strength can do it by itself here. I'm not sure it can. I'm thinking maybe Double Edge, but no, we'll go for Strength. We'll go for a Strength here. Oh, not quite there, and it goes for Thunder Wave. That is not good. That is not good. Okay. Now, what I know here is that Lance is going to heal this Dragonair. So, I'm going to heal my Fistimich. Yeah, we'll just use a full heal. I got Paralyze heals, but we'll be fine. I got plenty of them. And I got plenty of full heals. And there he goes. Full restore. Just like I thought he would. But that just means you get to eat a Double Edge. And down goes the Dragonair. Hit with Recoil. Do I get to eat the leftovers? No, I don't. Alright, he's going to switch to a Dragonite. This is where things get iffy for me. I'm going to bring in Popeye here. Yeah, I'm going to bring in Popeye. Dragonite is his toughest Pokemon. It is the evolution of the Dragonair, the only Dragon line in the game. So it's Dratini, then Dragonair, now Dragonite. We're going to go for Ice Beam. Fingers crossed. It's 4 times weak to ice. Dragon flying. Not enough. Not even close. But I froze it. Are you kidding me? Dragonite is frozen solid. Oh. His toughest Pokemon. I've had so much difficulty over the years with this Dragonite. But one more Ice Beam and down it goes. I got the freeze. Oh. That is completely unexpected. Down goes the Dragonite. Oh, and we have won. Okay. In comes the Aerodactyl. What am I going to do against the Aerodactyl? I have to think here. It's rock flying. I think I'll be fine with Popeye. Aerodactyl, not to be trifled with. This guy's pretty strong. He's pretty strong. Yes, in the original versions he would be level 60. And the Dragonite would be level 62. These are tough Pokemon. All right, we're gonna go for Surf here. Come on, Popeye. Oh, not quite enough. Okay, goes for Wing Attack. We should be able to live that. We do. Popeye has leftovers. I don't think he will heal again. I think he only has the one full restore. No, he had another one. That's why you go for the Surf, though. That's why you don't mess around. You always go full tilt. And I think he'll still only use one per Pokemon. I don't think that's going to change. But I'm going to go for Surf just in case. I still have 11 of them. Yep, down goes the Gyarados. Wow, down goes the Gyarados, yes. And the Aerodactyl, which we are actually fighting at this moment. Down it goes. Give me my experience. And down goes Lance. Holy crap, I made the Elite Four look like nothing. Sorry, that's not the voice I was using. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon master. Give me your money! I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Dumpus. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or... seriously, this whole thing, and there's another fight. You would have been, but you have one more challenge left. There is one more trainer to face. His name is, drumroll please, Choo Choo. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon League champion. That's all you have to say about that? Is he's the real one? It's kind of implied here, but it's not directly said. I'm gonna need to beat Choo Choo. Let me get prepared for that, and he's the real reason that I got up to level 65. Freaking Choo Choo!